everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm Angelique. So today I'm coming in with yet another new unit. This one is from the Sensational Curls Kinks & Co collection. This is from their Kinky Edges line and it's going to be in the style Kinky Body Wave 18 inches. This one is going to be heat safe between 350 to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And as you can see on the stock card, this one says it's 4 curl types, 3B to 4C. So you are going to get those wonderfully kinky edges, honey. It's going to be available in 4 special colors. So right now I'm just going to show you guys what these edges are looking like, and I really do love the fact that they've kept the consistency when it comes to this line. So as far as the cap construction on this one, you are going to get that 13x6 HD lace parting space with 2 combs in the front. It's going to come with a pre-attached elastic band. You're also going to get a comb in the back as well as your adjustable straps, and this one was made on a mesh wig cap. So I'm going to just go in with my Eben lace tint spray in the color medium dark brown and start tinting that lace. Before anybody comes at me for using Eben products, I'm simply using the products that I already have and I didn't want them to go to waste. So this is how it's looking like after I tinted that lace. So now I just went and slapped it on the mannequin so you guys can see how it's looking like straight out of the box. And these curls are beautiful, you guys. Of course, it's going to be that yucky texture, and look at those edges, honey. Nice density, you guys. The density is going to be about 150 to 180%. It's a lot of hair. I'm a big hair don't care type girl, so this one is for me. This unit is super beautiful. So I'm gonna start the process of cutting that lace off. I'm just going in and ponytailing that hair back, and then I'm gonna go in with my embroidering scissors and just start sectioning out the place that I want to cut. This is just gonna make it easier, so when I go in with my pinking shears, I just have a little bit more flexibility when it comes to cutting that lace. The pinking shears that I'm going to be using today are going to be my Scalloped pinking shears, and I did pick those up from Amazon. I also got these embroidering scissors from Amazon as well. After I cut the lace in the sections that I want, now I'm going to grab my pinking shears and just start cutting that lace off. I just try to drag the lace down as taut as I can and get as close to the hairline as possible without cutting off any of those baby hairs. And I am a super big fan of these scissors just because I know that cutting off lace sometimes can be time consuming. And these scissors make the process much more seamless just because instead of going in with like my embroidering scissors and moving in an up and down motion, these scissors already come with that predefined wavy pattern, so it just makes cutting the lace off more quick. So that's how it's looking like after I cut the lace off. And now I'm just going to go in with my Femme Silkening Mist and just start spritzing that around the hairline. This silkening mist acts as a heat protectant, and it also gives a nice natural luster to the hair. So before I add any heat, I just like to go in with this first. For my hot comb, I am going in on the lowest heat setting just because I don't want to lose the texture of these baby hairs at all. I just want to get them pressed into the hairline a bit, and doing that on the low setting makes it so that they still have their kinkiness, but it just helps them remain a little bit more tamed and hide them in the hairline a little bit better. So that's what it's looking like after I've pressed them out. Now I'm just gonna pop it on my head and get my install going. So as far as the cap size on this one is concerned, I'm going to go ahead and say that this one is going to be small, medium, and possibly big head friendly. I did adjust the adjustable straps almost as tight as they can go because I was attempting to wear this one glueless. And I did notice that there was a little bit of stretch to the cap, so if your head is my size, which is about 22 to 22.5 inches in circumference, I think this will fit you perfectly. And if your head's a little bit bigger than mine, I think you should be fine with getting away with wearing this one. It wasn't too constricting or anything like that on my head. So if you have a larger size head and you don't adjust the straps, I think you should be fine to get away with wearing this one. So now I'm just going in and starting to style the unit. First off, I'm just gonna go in with my go-to half up, half down style. And as you can see, it is fitting pretty nicely on my head without me adding any sort of glue or product to adhere the wig down. So I really do like the fact that it is already sitting very nicely on my head and it's blending in pretty good without me putting any product. Now I'm just gonna go in and start kind of pulling out some of those baby hairs so I can just give it a more natural look. And now I'm just gonna go in with my The Warrior 2 palette by Juvia's in the color Yoda, and I'm just gonna start adding that around the perimeter of the hairline to just blend that lace in. And as you guys can see, this is coming together so well. This is one of the reasons why I'm such a huge fan of this line, because I feel like the amount of work that I've had to put in is extremely minimal, especially because these edges blend in with my own so well. I feel like this has cut down my installation process so much in the best way possible. Has made it so I haven't had to put as much work into my units. I feel like the kinky edges kind of helps mask the lace too, and it's just very seamless. Like, look at that. No product, nothing to adhere it down, you guys. Literally nothing to adhere it down whatsoever. This is what I call a true glueless unit. I feel like Sensationnel has honestly been doing their thing when it comes to this collection. Like I said, I am so excited for any of the ones that they're dropping from this line because I feel like they have not dropped the ball. I know sometimes companies can come out with a great line and hype it up, and then later down the line they'll come up with more units that don't really quite hit the mark, but this is doing what it's supposed to be doing. Let's give Sensationnel their flowers because they came, they saw, they conquered. They saw what we wanted and they just kept coming with it. I love the fact that they've been dropping different lengths as well, because I know everybody is not a super short hair girl and everybody is not a super long hair girl. So I really am all here for this line as a whole, you guys. Once again, I do not have anything negative to say about it. They definitely have been doing what they're supposed to be doing. And of course, now I'm just going in and showing you guys various styles. Like I said, it's super seamless, it's super easy. I'm showing you guys in real time just me going from style to style so you could see just how effortless it was and how easy it was for me to not only install this unit but to style it in various ways. And I just feel like, you guys know that I'm always an outre girl, but I don't know, there's something about this line that makes me feel like it may be the line of the year. I'm waiting for outre to come out with something that's similar to this just so I can have a real apples to apples comparison, but until then I kind of feel like Sensationnel has this on lock, you guys. I mean, the outre Airtight collection is pretty great. I feel like if they were to pair that Airtight collection with some kinky edges, that would be it for me. But honestly, this unit is just giving me life, you guys. So as far as my cons and my pros, as you can probably tell from my rambling, I literally don't have any cons when it comes to this unit. As far as my pros on this unit, I feel like the texture was really nice. The baby hairs, of course, were very well done. The cap felt very breathable. The fact that I was able to wear this one completely glueless is always going to be a go for me. The fact that I was able to get it from style to style effortlessly, that 13x6 parting space. The fact that those baby hairs match mine so perfectly. Somebody on the Sensationnel team needs to be getting a raise because they knew exactly what they were doing when it came to this line, you guys. This one and the rest from the collection, I feel like just they're living up for the hype, so I feel like if you pick it up, you absolutely won't be disappointed. This is one I would pick up again and again. It's going to be very much everyday approved, 18 inches, nice density, you guys. It's a lot of hair. I'm a big hair don't care type girl, so this one is for me. So that's pretty much all I have to say about this unit. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If it was, just make sure you give me a like, give me a subscribe, comment down below any of the units you want to pick up in any other colors, honey. And until then, I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.